welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm glad to be back, and this video is slightly very different from all the other videos that I've been doing because you can see from the background I'm actually not in Japan. I'm actually back in Singapore where I was born and raised. I spent like 20 odd years, 26 years here, 25, 26 years here in Singapore. I was born and raised here, and then I spent another good part of almost like 20 years in Japan. So it's not every day I get to come back here to Singapore. You can see behind me is just the very local neighborhood. So yeah, I don't come back to Singapore like every year. Back then, when I was working as a photographer, I still got a little bit of time to come back every now and then. Not every year, but wait, the camera is going out of screen. Okay, yeah, I still get to come back for a while. But after having kids and whatnot, it's just so hard to make it back here to Singapore. Because number one, the kids got to school, and both of us are working, so it's just really hard to get the time to do like a family trip back to Singapore. So yeah, I'm back this time around. I think the last time I was back was like 3 years back. I came back with my eldest son, only the two of us, and it was like a really short 3 days. We flew in for 1 day. We spent 3 days, 2 nights in Singapore, and then we flew out the next day. So time was really short. So there's so many people that I would want to meet and talk and hang out and chill in Singapore, but it just didn't really have the time. Mainly because time is so short. I give it out to my family before I give it to anyone else. And if I do put a word out that I want to meet friends and from all walks of life, I get a lot of people who will be contacting me. It's not often that you get to catch me in Singapore. So yeah, I'm actually in Singapore right now. But this time around is also, even though it's we're spending me and my family will be spending like a week here in Singapore. All the schedule, the whole entire schedule is being fully, being fully packed, because we're here on the first day on a Monday, and then Tuesday tomorrow, we will get another Japanese family flying in. I think my son's ice hockey teammate, he and his family are coming over. So we'll be spending a lot of time with them, because I think it's their like the first time in Singapore. So we'll probably be taking them out, and the rest of the time will be with me and my family dinner. I try to squeeze some time out for my friends as well, but it's all like so packed and everything. I wish I could spend a lot more time in Singapore and then hang out with awesome folks back here locally, but sometimes it's just not possible. I don't really get to do that. So having spent half my life here in Singapore and half out of Singapore and Japan, I get to see the best of both, Singapore and Japan. What's good about Singapore, like food here is amazing, it's cheap, it's affordable, and it's very safe. It's a very good country, very safe. You can practically get like awesome food anywhere, and transportation is very, I wouldn't say efficient. I mean, I've been out for 20 years, public transport, they do break down and whatnot. So that I definitely got to give it to Japan. Their transport system is just way more reliable than Singapore. I guess because, Tokyo, the city is catered for like a gazillion people traveling every day. So the systems, their network, their technology is all built around it. So they don't break down as often as like maybe Singapore system. I don't know, maybe I'm just, don't quote me on that, I don't have solid numbers. Maybe it's just me plucking random information out from the air, so don't quote me on that. Other than that, let's just take a break here. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm actually filming this video from my iPhone 15. It held on to this what is that, Ziyun gimbal, which is I kind of borrowed it from my friend. It's not really reliable, so pardon the video that is going all over the place. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, going back to what's good about Singapore. Education here is very good. It's a very small country. Everyone is very competitive, so you learn a lot more stuff than compared to Japan, where I'm in the countryside. So food is good, food is cheap, but transport is affordable, efficient, and education is good and safe. What I don't like about Singapore, also probably one of the reasons I chose to step out 20 years back, Singapore, it's like Thailand, it's like Malaysia, it's very hot. We were like 5 degrees above the equator. I don't know if that changed. It's very hot. You only get one season, that is summer. So you only get summer, yeah. So you cannot have good stuff if you have just summer all year round. You cannot have good stuff. If you have like a cool bag, whether it is like a branded luxury leather bag, if you don't take care of it, they will grow moldy over time. The leather will degrade. If you have like technical fabric backpacks like Corduro, Laminate, or whatever, Mystery Ranch, other cool brands. I'm sorry, I should be touching the mic. No matter how well you keep them, over time it will delaminate, because that's the not very good thing about living in a country that's hot and very humid. So yeah, you can have good stuff. If you collect toys and whatnot, and shoes, they will degrade over time as well. So yeah, that is the really not good thing about the Singapore. Not only Singapore, but countries that have only one season, like hot summer season. The other thing I really don't like, I wouldn't say don't like, but I prefer not to be in Singapore. The other reason is everything is very expensive. Cars are very expensive. So compared to Japan, yeah, definitely cars in Singapore is just, it's affordable, but you gotta tie yourself to a huge loan. So yeah, that's they probably have, the government have their reasons to tax cars so that this fine small country don't have a lot of cars on the road to ease up congestion, but there's still a lot of cars. I came back in the morning, took a cab down from the airport to my place. It's crowded because it's a Monday morning. Everybody's going to work, so everywhere is the same. Like whether it is in Singapore, Tokyo, anywhere in the world. I think on a Monday everyone drives to work or go to work by train. It's the same in Tokyo as well. So yeah, those are the reasons. Japan, yeah, I spent 20 years, almost 20 years, 19 to be exact, in Japan. What I like about Japan, well, who doesn't like Japan? The land that has all that crazy kawaii stuff and all that. Yeah, Japan, it's so much way bigger than Singapore. So yeah, everyone loves Japan. I love Japan. I used to like Japanese food because I've been in Singapore for almost 20 odd years. All the Singapore food, I got it kind of like used to it. So I like Japanese food, ramen, sushi, you can name it. But after being in Japan for 20 years, I would say I like Singapore food now as well, because I don't get to eat that in Japan anywhere. So when I come back in Singapore, I just want to eat other good food, a lot of noodle varieties, not just ramen in Japan. But you don't get sushi here in Japan. You don't get sushi here in like Singapore, like the local neighborhood. You don't really get like nice sushi because it's not part of our culture, yeah. So what I like about Japan, people are very polite. It's one of the most polite countries in the world. It's safe, like Singapore as well. Yeah, it's just a very different country. If you've never been to Japan, you should visit Japan. And for anyone who has been to Japan, you probably love Japan for the same reason I do. Like the anime, the technologies, the PlayStations, the Pokemons, the gacha machines, the Nintendo Switch. There's so many things for Japan that who doesn't like. But I don't live in downtown Tokyo. I live in like the countryside, Nagano. So it's a little bit different from the big cities. Big cities are all the same. So crowded, a lot of people, everyone rush to work on Monday to Friday, and then they drop off, get off work and rush home. So yeah, I live in the countryside on the mountains where life is slow and you don't get amazing jobs. You get very very good, well-paid jobs because those are in like big cities. So that's a different. But I do enjoy the countryside. I like the 4 seasons in Japan. Like in Southeast Asia. I think in Asia, Japan offers one of the best places for winter sports, snowboarding, skiing. You can probably visit like Korea, maybe, yeah. But I think Japan is still really popular, and I've learned from some of my mainland Chinese friends that you can actually snowboard or ski in China, but it's not a major sport, so it's very expensive, and a lot of those ski resorts are way out there, so it's just kind of hard to get there. So Japan is still like the #1 ski resort, ski destination in Asia, I think. So yeah, I do enjoy 4 seasons. Whether you work hard or you don't work hard, when the season changes, you change as well, because you got to bring out the warm clothes when the colder months comes in, and then you got to bring out the summer clothes and put away all the winter coat and fur when the warmer months comes in. So yeah, and because of that change, Japan has always like very new technology. I brought this ventilation vest here to Singapore, but I've not taken it out. It's still in my suitcase in my parents' place. When I come back to Singapore, I usually crash in my parents' place or my brother's place and my friend's place. I've got a lot of places to crash. So this time around, I'm really sorry that I do not have a lot of time to meet everyone. It's like a family trip this time, so I gotta just spend a lot of time to look after the family, even though I'm sure my family can look after themselves without me, So I do hope I can get to meet some of my friends, some of you guys who I've not met, most of you guys who have been checking out my videos. Yeah, someday maybe I should come to meet you guys. So yeah, it's a very short video of me coming back to Singapore, where I was born and raised. Good to be back. I like it. The food is good. I get to see familiar places, familiar environment. Where I grew up, the school, the kindergarten that I attended, it's still around here. Yeah, everything's not much changes. Just that they're making like a new MRT track behind me, so it's gonna be ready next year. So looking forward to that. But I don't know if I'll be back next year. So let's just walk a little bit around, more like the 12 minutes. I think by the time I post up this video, after I do my post-production, I'll be probably back in Japan, because I didn't bring my computer, like my laptop, my Mac here, because I got so much like souvenirs that I stashed in my suitcase to bring to Singapore for my families and friends. So I don't really have, I didn't really bring a lot of like post-production equipment with me. So yeah, by the time you checked out this video, I'll probably be back in Japan. I will start to miss Singapore, because it's such an awesome place to be in. After being out for almost like 20 years. But if you lived here like for a long time and you've never been out, you probably wouldn't miss it. But I think every true-bred Singaporean, if you stepped out and lived abroad for like, I don't know, a good 10, 20 years, you will feel the difference, and learn to appreciate your own little red dot country more. A lot of sights here and everything that you don't get to see anywhere else except in Singapore. Yeah, that's about it. My kids, they do enjoy Singapore. My eldest son has been here, I don't know, 3-4 times. He's kind of so used to it. The little boy is like 5. It's his first time taking a flight from Japan to Singapore. It's like 6 hours, so it's not too bad. And he's like looking forward to the food and everything. In the morning, I just ate like the fei wonton noodles. It's like really good. So I got a video of it, but I didn't really do like a proper review. I didn't really like film the food and film me eating, because it's like in Japan, there's a lot of people lining up and eating, and I don't want to be filming and talking there. So I would just record the video and talk about it later. That's a more polite way to do it. Not so in your face, not so obnoxious. So yeah, I just leave you guys here while I take more videos of my adventures here in Singapore. Take care. Bye. continuing my little tour of Singapore. This is a video that I don't think I've ever done, and I don't think I'll ever get a chance to do it. I'm actually in at one of this a tourist spot on the southernmost part of Singapore, Sentosa Island. After so many years, I'm finally here with my family and my family's friends, and it's a beach behind me. You can see, it's pretty beautiful, even though today's a cloudy day, which is a good thing, because it's not like super blazing hot. So because it's yeah, a cloudy day, you can see, the beautiful beach behind me. I think this is called the Siloso Beach. I'm not really sure. I know there's a Palawan Beach, there's a Siloso Beach, a couple beaches around here in Sentosa. It's a very, very beautiful place. Not that I am a beach boy kind of type of person. Back in the days, I don't really enjoy beaches because, I belong to the kind of people who enjoy the nightlife, DJing, racing cars, drinks, party, clubs. Not really the beach boys, because I don't really have a good body to show off. Back then, yeah, maybe, like all Singaporean folks, all Singaporean males, we have to go through our national service. We have to serve our country in the military for during my time was 2.5 years. And I was I think 1 year, 8 months, I'm not sure. So yeah, when I was in the army, we had really good, beautiful six packs and whatnot. But now I'm like this uncle in my mid 40s. All I have is a beer belly that allows me to float if I go into the beach. So nothing much to show off. And some of my friends call me tofu, because I'm soft like tofu, white, fair. Yeah, but it is what it is. So yeah, this video is just me paying a little bit homage to my home country, Singapore. Not that I get to do this very often, so I'm enjoying the cooling sea breeze. It's actually really cooling. I mean, coming from a Singaporean, every day is really, really hot. The very nice breeze coming in from the sea is really, really cooling for me. And I'm wearing the Bertle. It was that ventilation vest from Japan. I always wanted to test it out in Singapore, see how it works. It wasn't too bad with my Mission Ranch backpack. Wait, let me get the backpack out. I brought the the ASAP 2017 model here with me. Yeah, everyone knows I love my backpacks. People will be checking out why is this weird guy doing backpack videos in front of the beach? Yeah. So I actually wore this ventilated fan vest with my backpack this morning as I made my way down to various a hawker center to have a very good breakfast, like bak chor mee and roti prata, the local favorites. I would say the vest does work in Singapore, but you just gotta be careful, because I was taking a bus and buses in Singapore are the air conditioning is so cold, so when it goes in you get that fresh cold air coming up, and it's really comfortable. And then this weird, beautiful Singapore lady, young lady, came in and stood beside me with her very, very strong perfume stench, and then the entire stench, the perfume smell, got sucked into the fans on the side of my vest and straight up my nostrils. So it was a really, really overwhelming experience. Not that I like it, but yeah, that sudden surge, that sudden perfume gushing out my face. Not the best experience, but I just gotta be careful if I do it in the future, because walking around with this ventilation vest, basically it just sucks the atmospheric, the environment, the air into your body and just rush it up your neck. So if you get some funny stench, coming your way, it's all going up your nostrils. So you can avoid that. But yeah, I could live with it. It's not bad. I've been enjoying second day so far in Singapore. I'm really definitely enjoying it. One more time, just it's gonna tilt this around. You can see the beaches behind me. Yeah, I'm at Siloso Beach. I don't know if you can see my family somewhere in the back there with the kids and everybody, but I don't know. So it's actually a weekday, so it's really not that bad. I took the I took the public transport. I think the bus service number, can't remember which one. That comes down to Harbour Front, and we alighted and we came down to Sentosa. We took the monorail here. It was very crowded, the monorail. So yeah, and then everybody kind of got down at the Universal Studios Singapore, and then as the monorail made its way down to the beach station, there was like what, 3 people, excluding my family. So I don't know, everyone is going to the Universal. I think it's because like the Harry Potter thing just opened or something. We might hit there later with the kids because they kind of want to go there, but now they're like enjoying themselves on the beach, walking around. And being a tourist in my own country doesn't feel bad at all, because I've been out for like 20 years. The last time I was back was like 3 years back, and a lot has changed. So I'm basically like a tourist in my own country, so it's not too bad. And you know, Sentosa, it's a place that I don't really come often. You know, I'm not really a beach boy, but I think they'll be hosting like the next what is that, big Korean like water party here in Singapore, like in this year or something, the second consecutive year or something. I'm not it's not like I'm not the kind of people that would join it, so it's pretty different. Quite unusual, you know, to be a tourist in Singapore, being a Singaporean, and with so much changes in Singapore, it's just not easy to feel like I'm home, you know. But you know, where I am wasn't too bad. Where I used to live is pretty nice, and what is that? Not much changes. A lot of changes are like in other places that they develop. And then the funny thing in Singapore is like because there are no natural disasters here, developers build like fanciful buildings, like high-rise buildings of all different shapes and sizes. It's pretty mind-boggling. I mean, I like architecture, so I do check out all these fanciful buildings. And there was one, I was taking a bus down to Sentosa in the morning. I saw this very like cool building, but you know, I was on a bus and I couldn't really get a proper video footage. I think it's I can't remember. It's like, I don't know, somewhere back there. It looks like, you know, like a post-apocalyptic town after the end of the war or something, you know. It's pretty interesting. I probably have to go find out where exactly is that place. And then the beaches there that the kids are playing. I see a peacock, like a wild peacock with a little like a tag on the leg walking around, and you know, all the tourists like snapping pictures of the peacock. It's like I see wild monkeys, deers, you know, and tanukis. And where I am in Japan and in Singapore, I see like wild animals going around. So something that I don't really checked out, I don't really take notice of when I was in Singapore. But being out in Singapore for so long, like plants, architecture, wild animals going around, I do take note of them this time around. For people here, probably like as the norm. And I think there's a bird perched up on a tree or something. The bird is pooping or something. It's just on this thing that's pretty weird. So yeah, let's just check out, you know, the view again. Yeah, beaches in Singapore and then Sentosa is interesting because I see like boats. Yeah, you see like the boats far out in the distance. You can see it there. Yeah, I don't suppose you get to see this in other places. I'm not sure. I'm not traveled a lot, but yeah, you can see all that offshore buildings and boats. That's basically, you know, the beaches in Sentosa. It's really interesting. Also, yeah, back to the vest. You know, all this talking got me distracted. Yeah, this vest. Wearing the Mystery Ranch ASAP over the vest, that feels pretty comfortable. It's not too bad, and my Mystery Ranch ASAP is fully loaded with souvenirs to give our friends later when we meet them. So with like water, clothes, and a lot of other stuff in there. Strapped over this vest. Still doable. It's pretty hot in the day. Now it's cloudy and the winds are coming in, so it's actually pretty cooling. But back then, like a couple of hours ago, it was really hot. So yeah, the backpack over there, it does work, but you know, when the environment is hot, the fans just sucks in all the warm, hot air around you, and I don't have that ice pad to put it behind my neck, so you get warm air rushing up your neck. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you'll find a shade. You walked in, and you get cool air being drawn in. So it feels good. So yeah, I kind of regulate the fans on and off in a while, just so that I can just get cool air coming in. I don't want hot air coming in through my neck. It feels weird. So yeah, my family is like probably asking for me over there. The kids are playing. So I kind of want to do a longer video, but yeah, they're like there, you know, shouting and waving for me. Yeah, I'll probably be there in a while. So definitely not a beach boys, but fun to be back in Singapore. So if you do catch me, if you're watching this video, I'll probably be back in Japan already, because you know, post-production will be done later when I'm back in Japan. I don't have the proper equipment. In the meantime, you know, enjoy your time in Singapore. If you're in Japan, hit me up or something. You know, we can chill, hang out if I have the time. You know, if everything is good. So yeah, a very short video of me in Singapore, home country where I was born and raised, and you can see that it was the cable car in the back there. Yeah, if you're in this part of Singapore, don't know if the old like bar or the clubs that I visit are up the, what is that? I can't even remember the name. There's this like the cable car that connects Sentosa and then goes all the way up to this this other like a little hill on this side. And there used to be like a little small like what is that, pub up there. As if you visit there at night, it's very cool, chill and drink and hang out there. But you know, this time back in Singapore, I don't really drive, so I probably will not be hitting. I don't even know if the club is still there or the bar is still there, but nice place to be back. My mystery ranch. I don't suppose I've ever brought this mystery ranch with me to Singapore. I always, when I'm back, I always bring the 3-day Assault or the Komodo Dragon, but this time I decided to travel lean and mean. And besides, you know, I picked up the ASAP recently, so it's been a really good backpack. Very nice EDC backpack to use. Don't really think I talk about this much, but I didn't really like the ASAP in the past. But these days, I absolutely love this bag. It's just, the size is just perfect for EDC. It's not too big. It doesn't flop and cave in on its own. It has just the right capacity to fill up all my stuff, and the shape is just amazing. Oh, let's just go. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the camera is going all over the place. Okay, I'll just leave you guys here with this video of me. Yeah, the clouds are coming in. It probably will be raining later. I'm not sure. I don't have an umbrella, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye. Hi, welcome back to another one of my videos. I think today is day 3 and I'm still in Singapore. I just visited one of those really cool places that I used to visit a long time ago, but not like I need to visit anytime these days. But you know, it's a place to go when you need EDC stuff, your gear, you need repairs. Where is this place? Do you know? It's the, what is that? The Beach Road Army Market. Like every one of us Singaporean guys who have been through the army will probably know this place. You get all your military supplies here. You get really cool like carabiners, pouches, bags, and accessories, whatnot, patches here at the, what is that, Beach Road Army Market. I think it was closed for some time for renovation. I don't know, for cleaning. So today, you know, I decided to just not spend time with my family, but just to come up here and visit this army market. Because yeah, I got some, just wanted to check out this place and see if I can get any nice ADC items. Yeah, I did got some, but it's like clips and pouches and some patches, you know, that you can really get it here. And this camera is going all over the place. I don't know what exactly is going on. So the thing is, besides just, you know, going to this place, checking out the army market, one of the food that I really like to, you know, like eat when I'm in Singapore is not just the regular Chinese food. I mean, I like all sorts of Singapore food, you know, like all Singaporeans. One of them that I really like is the oh my god. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just the gentleman, the old man beside me, just cleared his throat and spat. That's not really nice. Don't know why this gimbal is giving me a lot of issues, like not really balancing the phone properly. So pardon that. So yeah, I mean, I was here. I took lunch here, and I don't suppose you guys can make a guess what I had for lunch. As a little hint, it's Malay food. So yeah, let's just I'll just tell you what I ate. I actually ate nasi. What is that? Wait. Okay, I ate nasi goreng ayam. Yeah, nasi goreng ayam. Not nasi goreng, not nasi ayam. Just nasi goreng ayam. Okay, it's going all over the place. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's basically a Malay fried chicken rice. If you don't know what that is, you gotta get the camera balance. Give me a while. I'll just be right back. Or like balance the camera. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think the camera's not balanced. Okay, I think it's balanced right now. So yeah, just walking around, making my way. I just finished the shopping at the army market. I'm just making my way down to the train station and walking through the old streets, old neighborhood. Yeah, I try not to sidetrack. I ate nasi goreng ayam, which is like Malay fried chicken rice. It's one of the really good soul food that I usually will try to eat when I'm here in Singapore. So you know, it's just among all the Chinese food, among all the Malay and Indian food they can get here in Singapore. Yeah, the nasi biryani ayam. Nasi biryani, what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, the what is that? Nasi goreng ayam is my favorite. Fried chicken, fried rice, Malay style. There are a lot of places that actually sells that. If you don't know some of the good places, I might be able to recommend you. The one that I used to frequent a lot is actually in Lucky Plaza. I think still there. It's a very famous shop run by a very angry staff. The story is that his attitude was so bad, and he got into a quarrel with the other stall holders when they had their shop and one of the army camps, and then they got thrown out. And he opened up his shop in Lucky Plaza, and he still is angry, you know, like a very angry man. If you don't know his what is that? The requirements to eat at his store, most likely you will have a bad experience when you visit there for the first time. He'll probably like raise his voice at you or something, you know. You're not supposed to get a table before you order the food, but if you can get past his attitude, the food is amazing. Like Malay fried chicken rice is very different from any other fried chicken rice that I've tried. The chicken is fried in such a way that it's extra crispy, and it has this very distinct taste to it. Chicken is usually very soft, not very dry, and then the sweet chili sauce that comes with it, that's really godsend. You don't really get better than that, you know. It's like Chinese chicken rice. It's good. I had chicken rice last night as well. My friend treated me to one of the best chicken rice in Singapore. I think it's called Chin or like Chen chicken rice or something. It's like one of the best I've ever tried. It's really good. It's been around for a very long time. It's one of the oldest chicken rice stores in Singapore. But Malay fried chicken rice is on a totally different level. Just like the Malay nasi lemak, you know. It's one of my favorite soul food for breakfast in the morning, and they're famous for their like sweet chili sauce that goes with their food. So yeah, I had this nasi goreng ayam at the army market. It's really good. It's one of the stores that I kind of like randomly pick. I'm not sure if it's the same store that I frequented over the years, but you know, there are like a few stores that sell nasi goreng ayam here at the what is that? The army market. So I presume might be the one that I used to frequent, because every time I go down to the army market, I would just grab nasi goreng ayam. It's just one of the best. And then for drinks, you can go for like lime juice or like, you know, I like sweet stuff here in Singapore. It's so hot, help me replenish all the lost fluids, all the sweat in my body. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, that's one of the soul food that I really like. I have yet to try like roti prata, which is also another one of my favorite like all-time food in Singapore. Being in the morning or at night for supper, it's just so good. I think I ate I might have, no I didn't, yeah, this time around I didn't really get. So I might have to try that, because you know there are like a few different kind of food that I would definitely want to like eat when I'm here in Singapore, because I don't get to eat it when I'm back in Japan, and I don't suppose Japan sells that as well. So yeah, I think this is a very short video of me walking around Singapore, enjoying this beautiful and very hot place that I am based for the last like what 20 odd years. It's funny, the iPhone that I'm recording this on has this flickering sign that says I need more light or something, but it's already so bright on the outside, and maybe I'm filming this from the front camera, it might not be picking up the light that's required. And yesterday I was out the whole day in Sentosa and like Resort World or something, and I was wearing that like Bertle, a ventilated vest from Japan, and I get a lot of looks from that vest, because I don't suppose anyone is wearing that in Singapore at the moment except me, if I'm not wrong here. So everyone is just checking out that vest. Some people are like pointing at it and say, yeah, that's really cool, you got like fans on your shirt or something, you know, does it work, is it cool? Yeah, it definitely works, you know, it's definitely cool. But when you're out there and the fans are drawing in hot air, so you're getting hot air coming up your neck, it's ventilation, but it's not cool, it's just decent ventilation. But yeah, the vest does really work, and you get a lot of people will just, you know, like be looking at you with the vest. And but it was surprising, no one actually came up to me and asked me like, what exactly is this, where can I buy it? But I guess some folks who have been to Japan actually know what that vest is. They're like, yeah, we've seen this in Japan, like the people there, we've seen people there wearing it. Like this is the first time I've actually seen someone in Singapore wearing it. Yeah, I was the only one in Singapore wearing it. So yeah, after a while it gets a little like the weight, you know, because I gotta carry my son when he's tired and, you know, walk around, and he the fans itself are just digging into my body, so it kind of is a little bit uncomfortable when you need to carry kids and whatnot. But other than that, if you're not carrying a backpack or maybe even a backpack, it's very comfortable, it's very cool. It does work. Just be careful, you know, when you walk into a place with a very strong air conditioning, you get this cold gush of air coming up, so you might catch a cold, I don't know. So try to stay away from folks who have bad smell, I don't know, like sweaty smell or perfume or whatnot. It's weird. So I hope none of those like strongly perfumed ladies would just come up to me and stand beside me. So I don't want to get that whiff of strange perfume into my nose again. But yeah, you gotta use it out on the street now, field test it to know how it works. So yeah, so far the Mystery Ranch backpack has been amazing. Another 3 days out, the ASAP. Yeah, it's really the perfect EDC pack for me right now. Fits just nice, 18-20 liters, good enough. The weight is excellent, you know, it doesn't weigh as much as the 3DS out. I don't need to pack so much stuff, just the bare essentials is enough. Yeah, I'm walking around this pack, and a lot of people I think are like checking out my pack at the moment, because I got the Limpe patch. And it's like, yeah, if you got a Limpe patch, you definitely gotta be a Singaporean, because if you don't know, if you're not a true bred Singaporean, you wouldn't know what the Limpe is. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk around a little bit more, make my way down to meet my family, and then I have awesome family dinner tonight, and then tomorrow will be the second last day, and then Friday will be the last day, and then it will be out of Singapore, back to Japan, and back to the grind, you know. And yeah, hopefully I can do a little bit more videos for you guys. I'm just heading towards like Lavender train station, My grandma used to live in the Lavender, so we used to like just take trains down to Lavender and head on to my grandma's place. But my grandma's no longer around, and yeah, we're not so close to the relatives here that lives with my grandma. So yeah, we hardly meet up. More light is required. It's just flickering on the iPhone screen. I have no idea what is going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll sign off here. Take care and enjoy the heat. Bye.